Hello, welcome to Foreign Blood TV. Those that are new here, thanks for coming. Today we're going to talk about CJ in Heaven from Atlanta Street Interviews. Listen, I don't even know where to start at. Marcus, and this video isn't just about you, Marcus. It's not. You see, that's a volatile relationship that CJ and Heaven have going on. I hope I'm getting the names right, you guys. Very volatile. We can tell what's going on. We see it for what it is. Now, with that being said, you being an older man, this is my thing with you, Marcus. Listen, it's hard to rock with you, okay? You're sitting here interviewing somebody. You can tell it's a very aggressive relationship, and you can tell who the aggressor is, okay? And you're still planning on coming back and doing spicy content with them. You see the girl is feeling, the young lady, Heaven, is feeling so uncomfortable. You heard what he said. Well, if you ain't, if you ain't here to do that, I get someone else to do it. Yeah. We see exactly what's going on. She's willing to do whatever just to keep this guy happy because of the volatile situation they're in. And she thinks she has to put up with it. Now, you being a grown man, it's like you ain't got no problem pulling up on anybody else or asking them why they treating women like that or stuff like that. Why you're in the room. You're letting that young man sit there and talk to that young lady like that, and you're down with it. You see she's in mental turmoil. She's going through it. She's barely talking. She's scared to talk, scared to say the wrong thing. You see where it's at. But I see you didn't apply no pressure to him. Why didn't you apply any pressure to CJ? Be like, bruh, hold that ish down. Who you ain't say none of that. You know why you ain't say none of that? Because he has that young YN energy. See, you know who and who not to. You know who and who not to. You know. And you know if you cross that line with him, he's going to be ready to set it off. Like I said, you know who and who not to. Now, when you realize that situation was what it was, you should have went ahead and finished up your interview and been like, but no, you have plans to go back to do the spicy content, and I'm sure you already did it. And now instead of you saying, here's a young lady, see, you say you don't promote that, but you're promoting that. Here's a young lady that's in this volatile situation with her man. And listen, you guys, in my video, you ain't got to put domestic violence, TV. You ain't got to say none of them. Don't say none of them things. You see she's in that type of situation, and you're like, spicy content, that's all you're worried about. That's all you're worried about. So it's kind of like you're going along with that program. You are okaying and co-signing to that program instead of you saying, you know what, this is so wrong. First of all, you should have checked him. Second of all, you didn't feel like you should have checked him as a man, because men are meant to protect women, but you just see it as content. Everything to you is just content. You say you help people to a certain extent. Here's a situation where this young lady, if you ain't going to help her, walk away. If you're not going to help her, walk away. Don't put her on your spicy channel. And there's no way I'm even interviewing in a situation like that. And I see it's all cockeyed and twisted and uncomfortable and scared to talk and can't move right. And I'm not, that ain't even going to sit in my presence like that. What I'm going to sit there and be around that for? Like I'm just okay in it. Like it's okay. Oh, what? Because they're already arguing before you, they're already doing all these things before you got involved. It's okay. No, it's not okay. It's a such thing as being right and being wrong, doing what's right and doing what's wrong. And sir, for some reason, you lead to doing what's wrong. Now, young man, Mr. CJ, listen, baby, you're at the bottom of the barrel. I don't know who you woke up thinking you was. You are getting ready to expose your woman to thousands of people. The same one that you said somebody was trying to trick her out and do. That's what you're doing. You're putting her on public display for the world to see. Oh, but I forgot, because you don't even love her the way you're supposed to love her. Taking advantage. I'm just saying. Intimidating. There's so many words I could use into this. Men like you make me sick. Just like women. There's women just like you. But men like you, very bottom of the barrel. Very bottom of the barrel. You're such a big dog. I'm going to say it again. You're such a big dog. But you have to do spicy content like a $2. How dare a man that has to lead his lady to do spicy content for the world to see? How dare you walk around with a chip on your shoulder like you're that ninja? I just got, You need to reevaluate your situation and your circumstance and realize you're so far from being him. You are over there. It's sad. I'm embarrassed for you. So you sat there and talked all that hoorah and talked to her like she was completely nothing. But in all actuality, it's you. You're the one that isn't the equivalent of ish. You're the one that's you're the one that's at the bottom of the totem pole. That young lady has a chance in life. You, sir, you get what you put into the world is what you get back. And you're definitely going to get yours. This has been one of the most pathetic videos I've seen on his channel. I know you don't care how you look. I know you thought you looked like a big dog. You look bad. You look bad. I don't know where else to take it. There's nothing else. There's nothing nice to say about you at all. Whatever you thought it was given, it was not given. I guarantee you that, Mr. CJ. And heaven, baby, get away from him. You are better than that. He is at the bottom. Even if he was at the top of his game, don't let anybody treat you like that. I don't care if they're at the bottom of their game, the middle of their game, top of their game. Don't let anybody treat you like that. That is not love, baby. That ain't love. That man don't care about you. He's making you, you're about to go expose yourself if you didn't already. Oh, most likely Marcus is on it. Oh, you already did that little content. You're going to expose yourself at your young, beautiful age for a man. Are you serious? Really? For pennies on the dollar. You need to walk away from that man. Any man that were to even, men are supposed to keep their women protected, safe, secure. He's putting you on public display like you're part of the circus. I hate that for you as a young lady. I hate that you think that's love, heaven, as a young lady. That shows me that you are willing to do anything and everything for a man. You need to work on you and don't worry about no man. At this point, if you can't, no ma'am. No ma'am. I can't co-sign on that. I can't co-sign that on that as a woman. No. We don't let people treat us like that. You let one treat you like that, you're going to let another treat you like that. You're going to let another treat you like that. You're going to let another treat you like that. You're not no dog. You don't deserve to be treated like that by anybody. Don't let Mr. Man, Mr. Marcus put you on that website. Don't. This all bad. It just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It's like a never-ending cycle of people with some form of trauma or mental health. I mean, it's just always the same. And you guys fall into his trap. And It's not a trap. I rephrase that. I don't even want to use that word. I don't even know what to say sometimes. I would pray to the good God and thank the good God that my children never ran into a man like you and was willing to help them ruin themselves even more than what they were ruining their own selves. Let me rephrase this. A grown adult. It's not even about being a man. I expect a grown-up to act like a grown-up around my children, even if they're in their early 20s. And for the grown-ups that don't, shame on them. I'm not the type to partake. Marcus, that's all I'm going to say. You have youngins at the house. And just like there's an inappropriate person like you, there's going to be an inappropriate person that they're going to run across. And let's pray that that person does not persuade them, egg them on, make it look good. Any activities they should not be doing, because there's a chance that even yours could do the oddest things. You see what you're able to get other people's young adults to do? Don't forget you're raising your own young adults. And I know you think you put all this into them and all this whatever. Sometimes being naive alone. And I know you think you've raised these worldly babies and all this, but I reassure you, they don't know enough about life. But sometimes being naive alone can set you up for failure. I know you think you're young and wet behind the ears, Marcus, but you're not. At your age, you're definitely not acting your age. And like I said, I understand what you do for content. I get it. But it's a such thing as right and wrong. And your right switch don't turn on. Your off switch is broke and it stays in that position. That's all I'm saying. All right, you guys. I love you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. You guys, please like my video, hype my video, subscribe, share my video, and leave a comment. Don't say DV. None of those words. Don't say none of those words. Don't say none of those words. Talk around it. I understand what you're saying. The other people in the comment section, we understand what you're saying. So try not to say those words so that way your comment can remain in the comment section so other people can read it and respond. And, I like to have it. I like to have my community where they can speak to each other and things like that. But if your comment says something that shouldn't be there, if YouTube takes it off, don't feel any type of way. And then if I have to remove it, don't feel any type of way because certain things just can't be said on here. Have a good day, you guys. Love you.